Hi there, cruisers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Amanda with Meet Your Cruise Planner, and I am excited to bring to you today 10 essential items. Okay, maybe a few more, 10 plus items that are absolutely essential for first-time cruisers. I would put at the very top of my list for a first-time cruiser a foldable hamper. I absolutely love keeping a clean and organized stateroom on my cruises. And so this is completely a necessity. I put it in the corner and we throw all of our dirty clothes in here. And this was such a game changer for me. Rather than having a suitcase out and shoving it in the suitcase or putting it in a plastic bag where it just kind of traps odors. No, this is excellent. And it's so affordable. You can go on Amazon. I think I got 2 in a pack. It folds up so small as well. If you just fold it down, that's it. It's folded and it can go right into your suitcase. So this, a foldable hamper, is an excellent tool. Now, the other thing that I kind of chuckle because I actually carry this with me everywhere I go is a Tide to Go stick. My father used to cruise with me all the time, and inevitably he would get a stain on his shirt, and we would make a joke as far as like, will it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner? When will the stain occur? And I was always really proud of myself that I was there to save the day with my Tide to Go pen. So I think this is an absolute necessity for your first time cruise, along with Tide sink packets. So these are just detergent, little single-use sink detergents. I absolutely love these. When I was in Japan for my last cruise, we cruised with Norwegian, and they don't have any laundry services for guests to use. They do offer a laundry service where they'll put the bag out, and I think day 2 or 3, they'll put a bag out, and anything you can put in that bag, they'll wash for $35. It takes about 48 hours to get those clothes back. I actually traveled to Japan for 14 days. We did a 9-day cruise, but we were away from home for 14 days, and I did it in carry-on. So I had to wash my clothes, but I didn't want to have them leave me. Not that I didn't trust Norwegian at all. I just felt more comfortable keeping my clothes with me. So I washed them in the sink in the evening, and this was great, and I hung them out to dry later on. So these, absolutely a necessity. So one of the items that you'll hear a lot of people talk about, experienced cruisers do this, they bring these hooks, and I've got 2 different sizes here. This hook is about 110 pound capacity, and they unscrew, and when you get to the stateroom, you screw the hook back in and you hang it up. So even though it's 110 pound capacity, the ship walls are made out of metal, but there is a wall covering on them that kind of takes away some of the magnetism. So you'll want a pretty strong magnet. I can fit my tote bag on here. If I need a wet bathing suit to dry, I can put it on here. My husband also will hang up his jeans on this if he plans on wearing them another day. So this hook saves so much room, keeps you organized. Look, those closet spaces are not very big on cruise ships. So if you can maximize your space in other places, this is wonderful. I also have smaller ones. Pro tip, make sure you buy the heaviest ones you can get. My first time ever buying the hooks, I got 35 pound capacity. Those are really only good for sunglasses, maybe a hat. I think I even put my lanyard with my C card on there. So magnets. Great item to have with you. The reality of a cruise ship when you're sharing it with somebody is that there might be odors that have to be masked. And so Poopery, or in this case I use Airwick VIP, it's called Rosy Scarlet. I absolutely love this brand. I love this stuff. We use it at home. Why wouldn't I use it on a cruise ship? So I always bring this. It just makes being in the stateroom a little bit more pleasant. So the other thing that I bring is usually about 3 bags of Lysol wipes. These are the to-go ones. There's about 15 wipes. I usually bring about 3 of these. Before I even unpack, I will take these, and my husband and I, or the kids and I, or we all do it, we'll wipe down the stateroom. All the high-touch surfaces, everything. I go into the bathroom and I wipe everything down. They do require a specific wet time to kill germs and different things like that and viruses. So just be aware of that. Don't wipe everything down and then dry it off. Let it air dry. It needs that wet time. The stews do a great job. This is not saying cruise ships are dirty at all. They do an excellent job. I just take it onto, I like to take it to the next level, I guess. So I'm very cautious. All right. So one of the other items kind of in line with smells, and not really cleanliness on this one, but definitely smells. I bring a diffuser. This is one that is USB compatible. I keep my, it's still in here from when I was on my last cruise. I use lavender. Coming back to the stateroom after a long day of exploring, I'm usually a little bit overwhelmed, and I had a great time, but I just need time to relax. And so turning on my diffuser, showering, getting myself ready for dinner, and having that lavender really just calms me down. So I think this is absolutely mandatory. The other thing is that there are sometimes smells and odors. I was in one stateroom where I couldn't figure it out. It smelled mildewy to me. It didn't ruin my cruise or anything. I love cruising, so it didn't stop me or slow me down at all. But I was so grateful I had my diffuser, because it really eliminated that odor. So the other thing that I absolutely love is a fan. So this is a rechargeable fan, again, USB. I turn it on, there it goes. This one is great because it has several different settings. I don't know if you can hear it. That's pretty quiet. I actually use these at my vanity. So when I'm getting ready after I take a hot shower, I will put it on my vanity and just cool myself off as I'm doing my hair and my makeup. It's so nice. I absolutely love these fans. My husband uses it. He puts it right near his nightstand, and he really wants that airflow on him, that little added breeze. It's pretty powerful. So these are absolutely wonderful. Love them. And they fold up pretty small. That fits right into my suitcase. When I went to Japan with all carry-on, I had my fan. A tote bag. Guys, I know this isn't like a stateroom item, but it is an essential. And I think sometimes people try to pack light and they forget that when you get on the cruise ship, even if you're going down to the pool, I want a tote bag. I want to be able to put my stuff in here. I absolutely love this bag. I have it in several different colors. This is actually the one I'm bringing. I'm going on a cruise here in a little bit to the Western Caribbean. And I'm so grateful that I bought myself a new one just because I liked this print. But when you get off the ship in a lot of these Caribbean ports, the ship is going to have towels for you to bring with you. And so they might have it right where you're disembarking. And I go ahead and I can put in here, when I travel with my whole family, we're a group of 5. I can usually fit just about 5 towels in here. Now that's all I can fit. When it's just my husband and I fit 2 towels, I can usually fit some other things in here as well. But this is definitely a first time, this is an essential for first time cruisers. I love to shop, and I put all of the items that I find, and I put them in here, and then I can easily carry them. So a tote bag, don't forget it. Now, when you are in your cabin, you're not going to have very many outlets. You're not going to have very many USB ports. So you're going to want some sort of extender. Now, this particular one would be confiscated on Royal Caribbean. They do not allow this extension cord kind. They all need to be non-surge It can't be surge protected. So it has to be something that you just plug in, and this acts as the extension cord. But I have extra outlets here. That's really not what I use it for. What I use it for are these extra ports. So my diffuser runs off of USB. When we're charging our battery banks for our phones, we are charging it here. So this is an absolute necessity if you are cruising with Royal Caribbean. Just buy the one that plugs right into the wall, and then you've got a few extenders right there. So might not be this one, and I might be on borrowed time because I think a lot of the cruise ships are going to go to that direction. But there you go. That outlet extender is awesome. Now, this is kind of a hack along with a necessity. But I always bring a refillable water bottle. I go to the buffet, put my ice in, fill it with water, and I have it for most of the day. And I take it with me off the ship. So if we're at port, I always bring it with me. And I tell you, there are times where I'm tired of drinking water and I want a little bit of flavor. So I carry with me a water flavoring. Look, if this isn't your thing, don't bring it. This is mandatory. This is just kind of a pro tip. I really like having these. My friends, they are not big drinkers. They are not big soda drinkers, but they do enjoy flavored water. So they bring squeeze bottles of water flavoring, and then also these Crystal Light packets. So great tip, even if you're traveling with kids and you don't want to buy the soda package. These are awesome. So make sure it's really spill proof and seals really well, because if you're putting it in your tote bag, you certainly don't want it to leak. So that, looking around, I think that about wraps it up. We had 10, maybe a little bit more, 11, maybe it was 10 items, but these are all really necessities for those first-time cruisers. If you found the content of this video valuable, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you're interested in seeing more videos like this. I am so excited to bring you some of this knowledge that I have from years and years of cruising. I just absolutely love it, and I can't wait to cruise with you.